Welcome back to our 100th year show. To recognize the accomplishment, we're happy to introduce Matt Vogl and Harrison Raines, Denver's most prominent entertainment critics who are sitting very closely to each other. The Mile High Sci-Fi guys do live critiques of Hollywood's most infamous films, and before we pose your questions to them, the Mile High guys look back at your show because I've been told that 100 episodes brings about a lot of comic material.
Hey, look, our show's in high def, man. I like the way it just draws the viewer in.
This is your show.
You know what? This thing was horrible. I could make that more exciting. Rewind this.
That's better.
Hello there, and welcome to your show. I'm Adam Schrager.
That's not Adam Sandler.
9news.com for the...
Is that really Adam Schrager, or is that just a silly putty image of his face that they stretched?
NASCAR track coming to the Metro Denver area. Whether you're a new fan of Jimmy Johnson or the old...
NASCAR is the second most watched sport here in Colorado.
First is mutton busting.
Head coach firing.
Possibility of dinner regretting.
An opportunity that we had earlier.
Hey, Adam. Why the long nose?
The former Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright. Madam Secretary Albright, thank you so much for joining us.
It was a pretty amazing interview because Adam had to go to the graveyard, dig her up, do the interview, and return her and bury her again, all before the caretaker got back from lunch.
Which one of the Golden Girls is this?
Has anyone seen my pretzel I was eating before the show? I was eating a gold pretzel when I lost it somewhere.
I think it's on your shoulder. We should change the name of the show to Your Boring Show.
I am very well. What I think has to happen is...
Oh, listen, dude, yeah, I know. It's called Your Show. Yeah, I know. I never heard of it either.
Immediately, upon summon the military leader.
Besides.
Yep.
First, thank you so much for being on your show. First question, if you had the chance to relive your first day in office down here, do you do anything different?
I would have kicked that photographer with my left foot, because that's my kicking foot. That's my goal-scoring foot. Mile High Sci-Fi actually obtained the next photograph from that photographer's camera. We'll show it right now.
And we also have footage of the cameraman who's here today.
He's here. Here's the guest.
Now I know why Marty Jones from Denver said he admires my courage for having you, quote unquote, on the program.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's courage or just not thinking things through all the way, but either way, thanks for having us.
Karen Boodman writes in, which one of you is the brains and which one is the beauty behind this show?
I think it's
pretty obvious. Yeah, who's not the beauty would be. So brains here, and well, no, but he's more violent than me, so I don't want to make fun of him. Kind of what was the rule? We don't find each other, but
why not? Some things are off limits.
We fight enough as it is, like arguing, what movie we're going to do next and things like that. So it's pretty much we're like, a couple that's been married 20 years the way we fight over these movies.
Sometimes I sleep on the couch. So this is like a married couple.
So Zombie writes in, and the fact that somebody named Zombie is writing and saying, I've seen both of you at Comedy Works and you're hilarious. Has either one of you ever tried out for Last Comic Standing?
No. I have enough self-esteem issues as it is without having to go and validate myself on national TV. So
I did.
I stay away.
I spent 35 hours in line, and I got 14 seconds before I said a word I wasn't supposed to say on TV, and that was it. That was it. That was my claim to fame.
All your dreams.
Yep.
I think those rules apply, by the way, on this program, too, about those. And speaking of, Audrey Whitley from Arvada writes in saying, do you ever do PG or PG-13 versions of your show? She has young teenagers that would enjoy it.
I would imagine that young teenagers probably know more bad words than we do. So I would say just bring them anyway.
Yeah. We've had 14-year-olds and stuff there with no chaperones. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, they come there as 14-year-olds and they leave as 18-year-olds. So yeah, no plans in the works right now. But
Eric Wilkes from the Centennial. Harrison, you're ducking your head because you must be scared of what's coming. He said you guys look about as athletic as Donald Trump's toupee. But he's going to ask the question anyway. Since the Broncos play like they're extras in a bad movie, have you ever considered mocking one of their games?
No, we haven't. They're a lot bigger than us. And, it's easy to, like, Pretty in Pink, we can pick on Ducky and make fun of him, and, but, I don't want
I could probably take Ducky in a
I don't want a bunch of angry linemen finding out where I live. So, yeah.
Speaking of Pretty in Pink, Dee Dee Jones wants to know, since when is Pretty in Pink sci-fi?
Molly Ringwald is an alien, and that's part of why we're doing is to expose that fact. The truth is going to come out. So
it just did.
Yeah. Here on
now
your
you don't
show,
even have to go through
Sunday
the
morning.
Have you found you don't have enough sci-fi material? You got to broaden.
Yeah.
Well, no, we want girls to come to our shows too. So if it's all sci-fi, then if we go too long without sci-fi, then the nerds start sending us emails and they remind us that we need to go back to Battlestar Galactica and stuff. So more sci-fi is coming.
Got it. Carmen Hansen from Denver wants to know what movie's been your favorite so far, and are you likely to repeat that show?
I think we'll probably repeat most of them. Terminator was definitely one of our favorite shows. I like Clash of the Titans too. It's just so ridiculous. A lot of the ones we picked, they just pretty much write themselves.
That's the one with the weird owl.
Exactly.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Beaches, that was a pretty good one. That was a good show.
We did good Beaches.
Oh, that's right.
Big Trouble in Little China. Anything with Kurt Russell, we like. He's an easy target.
Liz Readout writes in from Surrey, British Columbia.
Wow.
A first for us. She said,
reaching fan base.
Apparently so. She said that she heard one of you guys was from an insanely large family. Something like 10 or 15 kids. Is that true?
I am number 9 of 10.
Okay. She's curious to know if you feel that growing up in an environment that was so overrun with kids warped your view on life and actually helps you now in this role. She says, it seems that the commentary that you provide during your shows is incredibly sarcastic in a fun way, but it doesn't seem natural for most people.
Wow. Well, yeah, if you're at the end of a big family, you have to do something to get attention. And so it's you either become like a fire starter or something like that, or in my case, make jokes, and then people will notice you.
It's just about fire starter.
Right.
Yeah.
I just had to stay out of jail and do that route. But yeah, it definitely does warp you.
All right, here's some Zombie writes back on the chat. If you had to pick one feature of each other to make fun of, he really doesn't want to let this go. What would it be?
Of Matt? Make fun of Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and say neck fat. I don't care.
Neck fat.
Yeah, all right.
Done.
Done. Let's just get it out of the way. All right. Thanks, Zombie. And I don't think you're really a zombie, whoever you are. But
how'd you guys get your start? That was Dee Dee Jones's other question.
We were actually on a hut trip up in the mountains, and we're both comics at Comedy Works, and we were just talking about how we like movies and we love the Mystery Science Theater, and we said, let's just do a live version. There's nothing like that in Denver. We wanted something totally unique, and so we tried it out. We just started at the Oriental Theater up in Northwest Denver, and got into some legal trouble there. And,
cease and desist isn't really legal trouble.
Yeah, Walt Disney was kind of angry at us for, some things we did to Tron. But, that's in the past, and we're not allowed to talk about it any more than that. So
plug the next show.
Next show is Pretty in Pink. Molly Ringwald. We're going to do that. The Alien. And the truth will emerge. It's going to be next weekend, first weekend, the 13th and 14th, at 8:30 up at Cinnabar in Thornton. And then on the 20th and 21st as well.
I can't let you go in. Herbst, my colleague in Denver, says you still owe me $82. When can I expect to see the rest of the money?
We have two for her.
Given what we make, I'm going to be owing Anna money for a long, long time.
Harrison, Matt, thank you both so much. Thanks for participating in this. We appreciate it.